Okay, hey y'all, welcome back. I have been gone for a minute. We have been moving house, and all my makeup is, most of my makeup is still packed in boxes. About the only thing I have access to at this point is whatever was in my Alex drawers. When we moved, I just taped them buggers up and moved the drawers as they were, which I wouldn't advise doing that. Yeah, that can lead to some tragedies. And the only palettes I actually have access to are palettes that are that I bought after we packed up, and they were delivered to my work, and so I have those. And so the palette that we use tonight to do this look is the Milani Gilded Jewel palette. This is really lovely. I was on Ulta, and I was trying to get my platinum for next year, and I saw this, and it was on sale, and it was like just enough to get my there we go. It was just enough to get me over the bump for platinum. So if you don't know me, I'm TK, and this channel is about doing a little bit of makeup, doing a little bit of cooking, and having a lot of fun. So if that sounds like a good time to you, go ahead and hit that subscribe button and smash that like button on this video, and make sure that you share it if you like it. Tonight is going to be a collab with Mascaras and Mixers, which we've done before. She is my niece, if you didn't know, and she has like 100 subscribers, and I only have 26, so I'm using her for clout. And tonight we're going to do a collab that's it's a thing where you send each other pictures of swatches, and then you have to guess the palette from the swatches. I'm really terrible at this. She knows every palette, all the swatches. Like, she really keeps up on it. I really suck at it. So if you want to stick around and watch me suck at this, then hang on, and I'll be right back.
Yeah. Oh, they don't know me like they think they know me.
So I have everything here in my email. What she did is she blanked out backgrounds, and I could tell because this person has a chunk out of their arm that looks like a bite. And so this is my first one. And I'm looking at this, and I'm trying to figure out what palette I've seen with that blue. I'm always really attracted to like unique blues, especially if they're dark teals, as you can see tonight with the shirt and the eyes. That's my thing. Love it. But gold and yellow, so we have 9, 12. It's funny because I don't know if that's a black or a blue down there. You know what? I bet it's something from ColourPop, but I don't know the name of the palette. Now I'm going to sit here and whine, so if you want to watch me do that for 15 minutes. Okay. I'm going to pass on this one. Okay, this one, so this is my next one, so I don't know what this one is either. It's yellow, but there's a lot of rose gold in there. I wonder if that's the rose gold remastered. 1, 2, 3, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Oh, wait, that's going to be... I think this is the Jackie Aina palette from... that's what I'm going to go with. I think this one is the Jackie Aina palette from... Oh. Yeah, because I think that is Wiggley's, and I think that is Shookington. I'm going with the Jackie Aina palette from ABH on this one. If I'm wrong, say I'm wrong. Yeah, I probably am. But that's what I'm going with, because I think that's Wiggley's, and I think that is Shookington right there. I love those colors. I reach for them a lot. If you don't have that palette, man, I'd love to show you all these cool things, except all my palettes are in a box still. I still haven't unpacked everything. This is crazy. I didn't even know I had this much. So, first one, still not sure, but this one is 14 pans, and 14 pans is pretty typical of ABH. So I'm going with Jackie Aina on the second one, but that first one, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 12 pans. You know, that's ColourPop is like a 9 pan. Well, that's their monochromatics though. You know what? The longer I look at it, I don't know what it is, but I like it and I think I want it. It's probably what this is. Just a trick to get you to get these palettes in front of your face so you buy them. All right, I'm going to skip that one. This puppy. This one is gorga, and it's got a lot of colors in it, right? And I think I know what this is. I actually think I may have sent this to her, but I got to see how many. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. 18 pans. 18 pans. I actually think it's the Nomad Orient Express. I think it's the Orient Express. So one of the reasons I didn't buy that palette is because there were colors in it that I was like, that'll never show up on my skin. And I can count 1, 2, 3, at least 4, if not 5 in here that don't really show up very well on this model. Say Nomad Orient Express on this one. But that's funny because that's what I said. If that's what it is. So the third one, this one right here, that blue at the top and that red is kind of giving it away, I think. And also there was a lot of pans. I don't know if there was that many pans. 1, 2, 3, 6, 7, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. So 18. I think it's Nomad Orient Express. So that's what we're going for the second one. So we said this one is Jackie Aina ABH, Nomad Orient Express for the third one. The fourth one has to be Strawberry Dreams. This has to be Strawberry Dreams because those two blues and that this blue diamond up at the top. So I think that is Strawberry Dreams for sure. That's what I'm going with on the fourth one, right? 4, 3, 2, 1. That first one is freaking me out. It's really bugging the crap out of me. No. Wait. Does Manning do 12 pans? He does 15. Yeah, I think it's 15. Here. Okay. I think... Oh, wait a minute. I thought it was the Sultry palette. I thought it was going to be the Sultry palette from Anastasia Beverly Hills. But look, this peachy thing right here, or peachy pink thing, that's not in the Sultry palette, though. All right, let's count. Let's count the colors. 1, 2, 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. It is a 14 pan palette. And there is that black in there. Would she do 2 ABH palettes? Am I sure the other one's ABH? Oh no. I'm not feeling very confident. Told you I suck at this. Like, I don't know how it's possible for somebody to suck and blow at something like this. I'm going to go Sultry palette, but I just don't remember that red. But that doesn't mean that it's not in there, because sometimes I have palettes that I reach for just 1 or 2 things out of them all the time, and then I don't know or remember anything else that's in that palette because I'm always reaching for the same thing when I reach for it. I'm going to say, but then it makes me think that she wouldn't do 2 ABH palettes, so maybe that's not Jackie Aina. And this multi-chrome over here, man, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And see, it can't be Pat McGrath because it could be the Celestial Divinity palette. No, but I think there's more than 14. See, there's more than 14 colors in Celestial Divinity. So I don't know, but that there's like this weird multi-chrome in there. IBH doesn't really do those. Maybe that's Naked Ultraviolet. Because, you know, there's like 4 violet colors in there. And here was the crazy thing. It's Urban Decay. But it was like, okay, Urban Decay, Naked Ultraviolet, where are the violets? I think at the time there were a lot of brands that were coming out with purple palettes. And here comes Urban Decay with Naked Ultraviolet, and we're thinking, oh, ultraviolet, it's going to be a play on words, and it's going to be a whole bunch of purples in there. And then it kind of wasn't. It was just not purples. There was a couple. That could be Naked Ultraviolet. And I found a piece of paper, and I found a pen, and I'm going to start jotting down what I think. Okay, so the first one, so this one right here, I think that's Nomad Berlin Underground. All right, and then the second one, the jury is still out on the second one. I think that one is the Urban Decay Ultraviolet. Now, here's the thing. Probably not, because Mascaras and Mixers is like the queen of palettes. And I doubt she would make anything this, like, known to me. The third one I'm saying is Orient Express from Nomad. But see, that would be 2 Nomad palettes, and that wouldn't be like her to do that. But that blue and that red is giving away. So I'm really not sure about the first one. The fourth one is Strawberry Dreams. What a cool story too. So she hadn't ever tried like any Lunar Beauty for a while, and she hadn't tried any Lunar Beauty palettes at all. And I was like, oh, but you know, I got Strawberry Dream, and Moonspell is about to drop, and I'm having Moonspell if for no other reason than the packaging, because I love all the like the symbols and everything on it. And so, I ordered for her birthday last year. I think it was for her birthday last year. I ordered early because this was like when I dropped in October. I ordered the Moonspell palette, and there were 3 of the Strawberry Dream lippies that were available in a bundle, and I ordered those for her because they were more like her style. And when she got her package, it had just the Strawberry Dream palette in it. And she called me, she's like, you said you ordered me the Moonspell, or did you order me Strawberry Dream? And I'm like, I ordered you the Moonspell and the 3 lipsticks. And she's like, well, I have a package here, but it's just the Strawberry Dreams. And I'm like, no, that's not right. So she took a picture of the front of the package with the and it looked like accidentally 2 shipping labels have got applied to the same package. So what that means is the shipping label on the right, as you look at as you look at the top of the package, that's going to drive it because of the way that packages are. This comes from my industry. The industry I work in is mailing and fulfillment. So that first label is the first one that it reads. It writes the package and puts it right side up. There's little barcodes that help the machines do that, and then it reads from right to left. And so it's going to pick up the first address and ignore everything else once it's got a delivery address. So that first label, which was hers, became the driver for that parcel. So I got on the email. I emailed Lunar Beauty support, and I thought, okay, I'll email Lunar Beauty support. It'll be a day or 2. They'll get back to me. We'll figure this out, And I was telling her, I was like, well, it'll probably be a few days before they get back to me on what to do. So it'll probably be a few days before they get back to me on what to do. So I said, just hold tight. Luna Beauty support had this figured out through email in 10 minutes. And so they were like, we're shipping you a Moonspell palette, and we're going to reship that today. And like, I know how this industry works. I know how fulfillment works. I'm pretty easygoing when it comes to mistakes like that, because I just know how it works. I know mistakes get made, and somebody has to be the mistake. It just happens. And especially with a huge drop like that and a huge launch. And they said, oh, well, I said, well, okay, how do we ship back the Strawberry Dream palette? And they were like, don't worry about it, just keep it. I was like, okay, I don't know too many merchants who do that. Normally they have a return center that they have things sent back to. It absolutely blew me away. So there's my story about Luna Beauty and about the Strawberry Dream palette. But I have used this palette so much, and I've reached for it so much. And the reason that I originally bought it were those two blues down there. They're just incredible. They're absolutely incredible. And they go on, like, they really do go on like the swatches. Like, normally I'm like, swatches don't mean shit. Now, I'm not much of a swatcher, but these really do look just like these swatches. And so I know that one is Strawberry Dream. This one I'm a little stuck on, and I do feel like because it's 14 pans that it's ABH. It's just that I'm not sure if it's sultry or if it's, I'm not sure if it's the sultry palette or if it's, you know what, I'm going to say that it's ABH sultry palette. I'm going to say that's what that is. Okay. I'm going to say that the last one, but I bet I'm wrong. But I think it's the Ace Beauté, Baute. I think it's that Oceanic palette. Now, it could be, but see that red. I don't know about that red. So that's my last one. But that Oceanic palette. But it could be Revolution Beauty, Heart of the Ocean one. But I think that one is all blues. I don't think there's any like reds in there. And I think that Oceanic palette is the one that has the reds in it. Would she have made it this easy? She wouldn't have. And listen, I'm going to tell you the truth right now. If you think I wouldn't cheat to find out something, well, then you are sadly mistaken. Because I absolutely would. I am going to save that first Inspection Academy. I just want to see if I'm right before I look at the answers. So I have this app. That is called Image Search. And this is non-spawn. I'm just an asshole, and I'm cheating. I'm cheating. It's actually, I think I have that wrong. It's called Search by Image, and it is free, but they want you to get like some kind of subscription or something like that. But you can search a couple of images on it. I am going to search that image because I'm a jerk. Such a cheater. Wait. Wow. It did not find it. Look at this stupid stuff it matched it to. It matched it to that. Are you kidding? That is all one color. There were many multiple colors on those swatches. It also matched it to this, but this cannot be. Really? Really? So I sent her a bonus. I sent her a bonus once. 5 plus a bonus. And her bonus, she's already filmed by now, so her bonus one is just really just to get under her skin. And she said, your bonus one is going to be the one that's hardest to figure out. And honestly, this one is really hard to figure out. Okay, enough wasting time. We filmed long enough. Let's go look at the answers, because I want to see if I was right on anything. And I think the only thing I was probably right on was Strawberry Dreams. That one I know. Here's the answers. That first one. Oh. Okay, here's the thing. I wanted to send her this one, and I did say it was ColourPop, and I was right. I wanted to send her this one, but I couldn't find one that didn't have the shade names written on the swatches on the image, so I didn't send it. It's Raw Beauty Christie's at Forest site. Yeah, I wanted to send her this, and I knew it was ColourPop. I had that part right. Those two shades at the bottom, I knew I'd seen them somewhere before. I knew I had seen them somewhere before. Okay, so I said it was Nomad Berlin Underground, so wrong. Second one, it was the Jackie Aina palette. Dang. I said it was Jackie Aina, and then I changed my mind because of that thing that looked like a multi-chrome. But I'm pretty sure that is Shookington and Wiggly's right down there next to each other. I think that's what it is, but I can't tell. I can't blow up the... Yeah, it is. It's the Jackie Aina palette. Oh my gosh. I said it was Jackie Aina at first. I'm going to give myself like half credit for that. I don't care. Yes, I had Strawberry Dream was right. I had that. The way that she did it, she left the background in so I could see what it was. And this one is... We sent each other the same damn thing. I was right. It was Nomad Orient Express. Now, she has a way more interesting story on the Nomad Orient Express. But just in case if you don't go and watch her video, which you should... she, from the very first, so over the summer, I guess, Nomad did this thing where they were releasing some palettes, and then they would drop hints. So on the Instagram, they would drop hints like every day, and then you would have to guess the destination that the palette was going to be based on. She guessed this one out the gate, like the very first hint, she guessed it, and they had a giveaway at the end. So 3 people would be given the palette that participated. If you answered you had to be following them, and then you had to answer every question or something. And she won that palette for free. I was a little jealous, but the thing was, remember what I said about those shades? And I don't know if I can, yeah, that's pretty accurate there. This one, this one, this one, that one. And this one over here, I did not feel like they would show up on my skin at all. And I thought 1, 2, 3, 4, like 5 shades out of an 18 pan palette that I didn't feel would work for me. I just thought, I didn't buy it. So I didn't buy it. I may buy it later. If it goes on sale, like a deep discount or something like that, I would probably buy it. But I didn't buy it at the launch. But yeah, she has a much more... Her story about that palette's far more interesting. And the last one is... It's the Melt Muerte palette, isn't it? Oh, it is. I wanted that thing too. Did y'all see that? The Muerte palette, when they did like the Muerte and Vivas. But it's sold out. It sold out so fast. You can get it, apparently you can get it like on, but there it is. Yeah, that's the Melt palette. Oh, so I had that one way wrong. That was Melt. You know what was weird? I was sure that I saw that palette, and I kept going back and looking at it. That red was throwing me off. But, man, when that palette was live, it was just so expensive. I don't know about you guys. I mean, I did spend $250, well, $200 actually, because I got a big discount, but on 2 Pat McGrath Mothership palettes. But it's like, that's a once in a lifetime, like, luxury purchase that you're going to make. I just wasn't sure that Melt Cosmetics was going to be... It was just really expensive. So it was the Melt Muerte palette. Oh, she knew though that I was looking at that palette, and I was, man. I wanted that so bad. Did y'all want that? It was a pretty collection. What's the prettiest thing you guys ever looked at and you're like, I want to, yeah, this is, so I got this one right, the Sultry palette. This is a Sultry palette. So, yay! So I actually got exactly 2.5 right. I'm counting a half on that second one because I thought it was Jackie Aina, and then I changed my answer. And that's just a lot of flashbacks to standardized testing in school. Okay, guys. Let me know in the comments if you guys have ever wanted a palette, just you saw it, wanted it, and were just like, ugh, I want it so bad, but I didn't pull the trigger. Maybe a palette that you wish you would have. And this was fun. You got to head over to Mascaras and Mixers and watch her video. She said it's going to be hilarious. And I can't wait to see hers because, yeah, I know that I sent her one that's going to completely piss her off. So, and what else does an aunt do if she doesn't torment you once in a while? So I hope you guys, wherever you are having a great morning, a great afternoon, a great evening, a great night. I will be posting a lot more regularly now that we are finally kind of moved and settled. And so I will see you in my next one. You guys make it a good one. Bye, y'all.
Hey, hey, let's just all get faded. Let's just all get faded. Yeah.